Moon river, wider than a mile.
I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, right, commentary. Hey guys, we're on the moon! Yes, the moon looks creepy from the outside, but on the inside, it's nice and peaceful. I have just gone through all of the 4 dungeons on the moon, which means I get the super secret final mask of the game. So talk to this boy to start the boss battle, but before then, he gives you the super secret mask. The Fierce Deity Mask. It's an evil mask, but it will help Link win this battle against Majora's Mask. An epic showdown of good versus evil. Shall we play? Yes, indeed, I believe we shall, Mr. Mask. Lead the way to our battle room. So, this is the battle room? Strange looking place, but this is where the final boss battle is going to take place. Aha, and there's the mask now. Yes, the mask has come alive, so Link will have to destroy the mask as best he can. Okay, Tattle is telling us to attack the creature's backside. This is kind of difficult, but you can attack Majora's Mask from the back with an arrow. Let me try to sneak around this enemy. Here we go, here we go. When the boss spins on his side, he leaves himself open for an attack. So hit him with an arrow and then quickly chase after the mask. I will do this one more time. Wait for the boss to spin on the side, then hit it with an arrow, and attack with your sword. Alright, so this is how you fight the boss as normal Link. You can also fight the boss as Fierce Deity Link, which I'm going to do now that all the other bosses have come alive, and they're going to start shooting things at Link. Fierce Deity Link might be an evil god, but he's sort of like Link in the 2D Zelda games, in that he has a magical sword which shoots laser beams. If you haven't played the 2D Zelda games, that's what happens. Link swings his sword when he's at full health, and then we have a little laser beam thingy that flies out of the sword. And Fierce Deity Link is going to show off the laser beam by attacking the other bosses. You can see it's shooting out things at the bosses. Fierce Deity Link sure is powerful, and he's going to use his super powerful sword to attack Majora's Mask. Shouldn't be long now, folks. Alright, way to go, Link! Majora's Mask has been defeated. Time for a victory dance. Whoa, what? It's not time for a victory dance? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good, everybody. Now we get to fight Majora's Incarnation. This boss likes to run around, and it sounds like a chicken. And it's dancing! What? How dare Majora interrupt my victory dance with a dance of his own? He's not even a good dancer. Yeah, this is a very ridiculous boss battle. Just attack this enemy while it's running around and dancing. You can also hit it with arrows. Hit it with arrows to get it to fall on the ground, then attack. So that's how you beat this boss. Now if you hold on for a second, the boss will do a moonwalk. Where's the moonwalk? Okay, I don't see any moonwalk, but I assure you, the boss does that dance as well. There we go, moonwalk. Oh yeah! Yes, who's the coolest boss around? Majora's Incarnation, who is finally dead. Time for a victory dance. Wait, what? Not time for a victory dance? Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. That looks scary. Majora's Wrath has whips. But still, you have to do the same thing as you've done throughout this entire battle. Attack the boss with arrows from a distance, and then move in at the boss and attack him. Alright, good. See? You see how I hit it with an arrow? Now I could just move in and attack the boss. Of course, that didn't really work so well because I was kind of far away, so I had to keep hitting the boss with arrows. Now, I'm told you can win this battle as Zora Link. Oh, it doesn't look like you can use the Zora mask. Okay, then, don't win this battle as Zora Link. That would be stupid. And Link is just getting whipped right now, so I'm turning into Fierce Deity Link and attacking Majora's Wrath. Yes, both these great characters are filled with wrath right now. They're like the greats of wrath. Okay, I think I've almost defeated the boss, but I want to defeat it as normal Link, so I'm going to do that now. Alright, Link, bring home a victory! And there we go! Majora's Mask has been defeated, all of the evil will leave the mask, and Termina will get a happily ever after. Feel free to do your victory dance right now, while watching the fancy graphics. Yeah, that's pretty fancy. And you know the evil moon? The evil moon that the mask tried to get to crash into the earth? Now that the mask is no longer evil, the moon is going to disappear. Instead of a creepy moon, we are going to have a rainbow in the sky. Oh, and we have some majestic rainbow music. You can do anything. Everybody's cheering, except for Vissen, who seems upset, as well as the council member. I don't know, I guess they both hate rainbows, and they secretly wanted the world to be destroyed? Yeah, I don't know, who cares, who cares? It's the end of the game, and everybody's happy. And it's the dawn of a new day. Aw, this is great, isn't it, everybody? Link saved the world from being destroyed. And there's the Skull Kid, who looks sort of like Scarecrow Kid. He's talking with the Giants about the reason they left. Because the Skull Kid used to be friends with the Giants. Oh. Well, Giants, don't you have anything to say? Apparently not. The Giants just go away, and Skull Kid is very upset. I wonder where the Giants are going. I guess they're going back to the magical land of ice cream and bubbles. And here we go! Time for some plot, everybody! The Skull Kid, who is no longer evil, is happy that he was freed from Majora's Mask. He's happy that the Giants were still his friends, in some strange sort of way, and now he's a good guy. Because friends are a nice thing to have. I guess I can be your friend, Skull Kid. I know you were evil, but you seem nice now. Wait, Fairy Kid who taught him a song in the woods? There was a Fairy Kid who taught Skull Kid a song in the woods? What is this? If you go back to the opening cutscene of the game, you'll remember that Skull Kid thought Link looked familiar somehow. So apparently the Skull Kid met somebody who looks like Link. Some sort of Fairy Kid. Very interesting. And here is our kind of friend, the Mask Salesman. Hey, Mask Salesman, listen up, buddy. The next time you get an evil mask that can take over the world, take better care of it. Don't let anybody steal the mask and then make the moon crash into the world. Protect the evil mask, otherwise the world will end. Okay? And the Mask Salesman is currently saying philosophical words of wisdom, which really make me think that he is somehow related to those kids on the moon. I mean, he talks about happiness and friendship, and those are all the things that the kids on the moon were asking about. And the game producers didn't want to finish the animation of the salesman walking away, so he just disappears. Okay, bye-bye, Mr. Mask Salesman. And it looks like it's bye-bye for Link and Tattle. Yeah, it was fun, but Link has to get back to searching for Navi. Wait, whoa, Link doesn't get to stay for the carnival? Tattle, that's just plain rude. Okay, don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I know Link is going away, but he does stay for the carnival. Trust me. You're welcome, Tattle. You're welcome. Alright, so this is officially the end of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. All in all, I think it is a great game. I love it, and a lot of people hate it because it doesn't really follow the Zelda formula all that well. Usually Zelda games are just dungeon crawlers. You go to the dungeon number 1, and you go through the dungeon, and then it's dungeon number 2. There's really not a whole lot of character interaction or things in between the dungeons. However, this game is all about characters, and plot, and character development. That's why I love this game so much. And in a moment here, you're going to see Mike, that is Zora Link, playing the guitar, which means Link did get to go to the carnival. Awesome! But getting back to what I was saying, I always felt like this game was designed to avoid dungeon crawling. I mean, think about the various places you went, such as right here, Icona Canyon. You had Icona Graveyard, you had the challenge with Pamela and her father, you had Icona Castle, all of that before you reached the dungeon. And here in Great Bay Coast, you had the challenge of Mike, you had the challenge of breaking into the Pirate's Fortress, and then you had the dungeon. You know, it wasn't just go to the dungeon and do what's in the dungeon, you also had a lot to do before you went to the dungeon. And it was the same with the other locations of the game. Before you got to the Swamp Dungeon, you had to do the challenge with the witches, you had to do the challenge of finding Mr. Monkey, and then you had the dungeon. Up at the North Pole, you had the challenge of calming down the crying baby, you had the challenge of helping out the Goron ghost, and meeting the Stalker Owl. I don't have much to say other than the fact that I really liked how the game was set up, so you had a lot of stuff to do before you reached the dungeons. That's all I'm trying to say. Dungeons are fine and all that, but I like doing other stuff better than going through dungeons. No offense. And I really like that the ending credits are set up, so you get to see all of the various characters that you helped throughout the game. If you didn't help the various characters, such as the postman here, you would just have a black background during his scene. But I helped out all the characters, so we get to have lots of fun watching them do things. Like the Rosa sisters finally get to do their awesome dance at the carnival. And there's the creepy soldier who's watching them! He is still being a creepy stalker and watching them dance! I'm sorry, that guy just creeps me out. And we have the Great Fairies. All 5 Great Fairies are happy. Ooh, and here's Cremia and Romani, who decided to work together to help defeat the aliens next year. Aw man, I sure hope that Link says goodbye to Cremia and Romani before he leaves forever. Nah, Link's a nice guy. He'll say goodbye to all his friends before leaving. And the man at the bomb shop decided to help his old mother come outside to see the fireworks. That's nice. And here's that Grog character with the chickens. Just sitting around with the chickens, not doing much of anything. Yeah, he's kind of a weirdo. And Gorman got drunk at the bar so often that they decided to give him a job working at the bar. At least I'm pretty sure that's why he's sitting behind the bar. And what do we have here? Oh, we have Guru playing his song for the animals. Now, as I was saying, I do like this game. There are a lot of things to like about this game. However, there are problems with this game. And I like to refer to those problems as Tingle. Yes, that's right. I do not like Tingle. I like the characters in this game, but I do not like Tingle. He's just a little bit too weird. I know this game is really weird, but Tingle is just off the map of weirdness. Oh, and here's the wedding between Anju and Kai-Fei. And you can't really see so well because the credits are in the way, but she's wearing her wedding dress, and she's grabbing Kai-Fei's hand, and I'm pretty sure that Cremia is the best lady, and Tingle is conveniently in the way so you can't see what grown-up Kai-Fei looks like. I'm pretty sure that's just because they didn't create a grown-up version of Kai-Fei for this game, but it would have been really nice if they put that in. Oh, and here's the Deku butler who's sad about his son. The son he liked to race, and his son has somehow turned into a tree. Well, that's kind of sad after the happy wedding. And what's this? Is there anything else? Okay, this is the end. This is after the carnival. Our hero Link is now back in the woods, once again, looking for Navi. He reflects on his experiences in Termina, and then he goes forward. But that's not all. We also have this. What was the last thing Link did? He made a picture with the Skull Kid. Well, that was really nice. And hold on a second, I hear something. Wait, that was Saria's song from the first game. Saria was the person that Skull Kid met in the woods? What was Saria doing in the woods? Oh, wow, what a cliffhanger. Saria was in the woods for some reason. I bet she was trying to find Link because she's found Navi, or something bad has happened in Hyrule, or... Gosh, I don't know why, but I'm sure it's exciting, and I'm sure it will be the setup for the next game in the series. Wow! I can't believe it, but I'm finished with Majora's Mask. I can't wait to see what happens next. Let me just put Majora's Mask back over here in its box. And the next Zelda game is for the GameCube. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Okay, let's see what this is like. Okay, this is kind of weird. Where's Link? Wait, that's Toon Link. What's he doing here? Wait, they didn't continue the storyline? They replaced Link with Toon Link? Now I never get to find out what happens to Link and Saria?
Curse you, Zelda!